Alright, recording this on a late Monday night because I thought might as well record it now. I was about to go to bed, but I saw that the Hammer of the Year and all the awards is that time of the year, so I'm just gonna go through it. I've got it up on my iMac right now. Let me just go through the first one. Um, yeah, I'm a bit disappointed that they didn't do a live stream for this, like they did last year with I forgot the guy's name who's the announcer at the stadium. He did it with Colton Cole, Governor B, where he did the live stream. Uh, but obviously there wasn't a crowd there, so I think that's why they did it on the live stream. But yeah, the first award was um, Areola won Save of the Season against Sevilla. I voted for that one as well. Well deserved. Kept us in the tie, really, because Sevilla are not a joke of a team. They're very well organised. So when he made that at the time in that stadium, I was at the other end, and when I saw that, I was like, what a fucking save! That save was probably the best I've seen in real life, and that and Nick Pope this season as well. Uh, but yeah, that Areola save was magical, and you know what save I'm talking about. I can't put it on here because of copyright. But you know what save I'm talking about. Yeah, next award was best individual performance of the season. I think I voted for Antonio versus Leicester just to edge it, but Craig Dawson versus Leon. Uh, I'm not going to fault anyone to say that that was the best one as well because he deserved that one as well. And what a performance he put in! Everyone that day was brilliant, but yeah, Dawson, Antonio, Diop, and Johnson probably my main four from that day. Uh, yeah, everyone played well that day, and uh, Craig Dawson, I would say, is my main thing about him is that he was a bit streaky, like his highs were very high and his lows were very low. But ever since the Watford game where we had the whole Kurt Zuma controversy, he turned into a whole different beast, and he's performed nearly every game since. Even with the red card against Chelsea, he was brilliant then as well. Um, the Dylan Tombides Award, Sonny Perkins won. Sonny Perkins has, I mean, he's gone up another level. He's ahead of his age group really because he's like 18 playing in the under 23s, and last year I think he was just being included in the under 23s, and obviously with Mipo and Debecca going out on loan, you get Sonny Perkins to step up as the main striker in the under 23s. He came on against Leeds as well. He came in against Rapid Vienna, and he started against Zagreb. And boys see something in him. I see something in him. He's actually originally a midfielder. He's an all-round midfielder that got developed into a striker. And yeah, I'm really happy for him. By the way, if you don't know about Dylan Sambida's award, it's about recognising the best performer in the Academy of Football this season. And I think Jaden Fevrier won it last year. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. Um, yeah, Mark Noble, I think he won this last season with the Players Project Award, working in the community, obviously being from around the same areas where Upton Park was. He's obviously going to bring back the community because that's just the guy he is. Kate Longhurst won women's Hammer of the Year. Very vocal about the club in general. Kate Longhurst as well. She's like, I think she was a West Ham fan growing up as well. Yeah, this one was obvious as well. Goal of the season had to go to Manuel Lanzini against Palace. I couldn't believe it when I saw that on TV. The fucking finish. This was the Lanzini we saw in the 17-18 season before the injury, and even the 15-16 season when he first joined, when he was linking up with Payet. And yeah, wow. That Yarmolenko against Villa one is close though. But that Lanzini, I know they probably limit it to one player per award, but that Lanzini one against Man City as well, right at the end. Do that again. Do that again Sunday. The best, what was it? Best team performance, Leon. Have to agree. I guess I would edge it to the Sevilla one. I think they gave it to Leon because we beat a European team 3-0. But I think I voted for the Seville one. I think that was nominated. If not, then I probably would have voted for Leon. But the Seville one, because, in my opinion, because of the calibre of team. Leon are a good team. They're a good team in possession, but they're not as good as Seville. And I think it's because I was there in person. I saw it, and I saw everyone drop a 10 out of 10 performance. So I'm not gonna fault that one either. We'll get when we get to this award and the Hammer of the Year. We'll talk about it a bit more in depth. All right, the Mark Noble Young Hammer of the Year award is going to Ben Johnson, back-to-back winner. Can't fault that, I guess. That is probably a bit unfair on the other youngsters, but Ben Johnson has deserved it. I think Ben Johnson, apart from Declan Rice, Ben Johnson and Manuel Lanzini have probably been the most improved players in the squad. And yeah, very happy for Ben Johnson. My problem with Ben Johnson last year was the fact that he was getting thrown in to the big games against the big six clubs because the boys always wanted an extra defender against like the Cities or the Uniteds. I didn't think United were much of a threat last season. I know they came second last year, but we could have got at them. We could have got at them this year. We failed to beat Man United, and I remember the Man United away game when we lost 1-0 in the league, not the FA Cup, where Ben Johnson was just really nervous, and he shouldn't have played. He kept passing the ball out of play. Even against City, he failed to close down people and all that. And this year, he's turned into a different kind of beast, where he's probably better at left back because he's just quick and overlaps for some reason more on that side. He works well with Said Benrahma when he plays there. He needs to be quicker when overlapping on the right. He does need to improve his attacking aspects, but he's been even better this year. And I've never really had a problem with him defensively either. Could also play in a number of positions, could play midfield, could play on the wing, could play at centre back. Whenever we need him, he turns up. But he's still got a long way to go. He's still young. As voted for by the players, Jared Bowen is Players Player of the Year. And Jared Bowen being Players Player of the Year is probably fair enough because the players voted for it. Like, the players can see who's been the most important to them. That's fair enough. I don't really need much to say about that. It's probably controversial that Jared Bowen wasn't Hammer of the Year, and Declan Rice got Hammer of the Year. I would have said Declan Rice as well, because I think when you vote for Hammer of the Year, you got to be consistent. And I'm not saying Bowen hasn't been consistent, but it's about who's the most consistent. And Declan Rice has been the most consistent throughout the season for us. Bowen picked it up, I would say, to this level from the Liverpool game, the 3-2. And that is still at the beginning of the season, but but I would still say Declan has to be there because he's a top tier player for us. In terms of our squad, him and Kurtzey are top tier players for us. So you got to give it to him, man. You got to give it to him. He won it in 1920 as well, and yeah, he deserves it. He always brings us to another level, and he's been so important for us. I remember doing this video. I was going to do a video on who was going to be Hammer of the Year, my take on it and all that. I did not know it was going to be today that they were doing the Hammer of the Year stuff. So, fair enough. But yeah, I think that is it. That is all the awards. Yeah, just a little video for you guys. You'll be seeing this on a Tuesday. I don't know whether I'm going to upload any more videos until Sunday. I'll probably have a preview about Man City, and we'll talk about Mark Noble as well. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you later.